I am Dr. C.R. Gudsi, HOD of Commerce, SVS College. I would like to reach you during lockdown period of COVID-19. Well, students, friends, we are hard hit by the COVID-19. Therefore, anyhow, we would like to reach you and try to complete the syllabus which is uncovered. Now, I would like to focus on the topic that is deductions from gross total income. Let us understand first of all what is gross total income. The aggregate of all five heads of income is known as gross total income. While computing taxable income of an assessee, certain deductions are given, certain deductions are also allowed. They are given under section 80C to 80U of the Income Tax Act 1961. They are classified into three categories. Number one category is deduction in respect of certain payments. Number second category is deduction in respect of certain incomes and other deductions. In this way, assessee is eligible to claim deductions out of gross total income to reduce taxable income. As I said earlier, there are deductions, they are classified into three categories. Into that, number one is deduction in respect of certain payments. The assessee makes certain payments to gain income tax exemptions, or he wants to or she wants to reduce their taxable income. They are in all 31 items. Into that, number one is life insurance premium. That premium should not exceed 15% of the sum assured. Second item is recognized provident fund and public provident fund. Third item is approved superannuation fund. Fourth item is national saving certificates, that is NSC. And fifth item is bank term deposit schemes. Sixth item is 5-year post office time deposit scheme. Seventh item is mutual fund schemes. And eighth item, senior citizens savings scheme 2004. Suvriddhi, in which NHB means National Housing Bank. Number 10, NABARD Rural Bonds. NABARD means National Agriculture Bank for Rural Development. Number 11, Unit Linked Insurance Plan of Unit Trust of India. And number 12 is related to tuition fees. Tuition fees paid by the parents on the child, only tuition fees, and that is for only 2 children only. Number 13 relates to payment to annuity plan of Life Insurance Corporation of India. Number 15, subscription to notified deposit scheme. Number 16, subscription to other notified deposit scheme. Notified means notified by the central government or CBDT, that is Central Board of Direct Taxes. Number 16, already over. Number 17, payment of housing loan account. Payment means repayment of housing loan, that is principal amount only. Principal amount repayment in the form of EMI, in the form of installment repayment, that is only principal amount. And loan must be taken for construction of residential house only, and loan is taken from any financial institution including cooperative societies and banks. And next 18th, subscription to approved shares or debentures. Subscription to approved mutual funds. And 20th item is term deposit with scheduled bank. The deposit should be kept in the scheduled bank at least minimum for 5 years only. relates to subscription to bond of a national bank. National bank means notified by the central government. National Bank for Agriculture and Rural Development. And number 22, Sukanya Samriddhi Scheme and etc. In the initial, I told you that there are 31 items, but for our syllabus, 22 important items are considered. So rest are not considered for syllabi. Now let us go for the. There are items which are not covered under the under section ETC. They are life insurance policy on the life of father, mother, married daughter, uncle, etc. Number two, contribution to unrecognized provident fund. That is also not eligible for reduction under section ETC. Finally, contribution or a donation for any development which is not recognized by CBDT is not eligible for deduction under section ETC. These are some of the important deductions eligible under section ETC. Okay. Who are eligible for reduction under section ETC? Number one, individual. Individual means human being, may be male or female, or a unsound minded of the age of more than 18 years. And next one, who are eligible? Hindu undivided family is also eligible for reduction under section ETC. Now let us see what is the maximum deduction allowable under section ETC. As we listed, there are more than 20 items where an assessee can invest or deposit or make a payment. That payment may exceed, maybe in terms of lakhs, in terms of crores, because when a national housing bank, if a person deposits a 10 lakhs, a 10 lakhs is qualifying amount, but deduction allowable from the total income is only, that is limited to 1,50,000 only and only. So the rest of the amount, whatever may be the amount, that more than 1,60,000 is to be ignored for deduction out of gross total income. So thank you very much. Let us see the next item in the next meet.